It's amazing. So remember, like last year, maybe a little less than a year ago, we played that news report that every local station was reading the identical news report.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mike, have you heard of this company? It's a small upstart, so I know you're into penny stocks, so you might know this. Called Amazon.
Is that that's the website you can buy like books and stuff?
Right.
On the internet?
Yes. It's run by this Cuban guy, Jeff Bezos.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Well, looks like Jeff Bezos, remember this is a private company, has been writing scripts, or Amazon has been writing scripts for local
Prescriptions? Nice. Can you get me some Percocets?
No,
some Adderall?
no, not those. He only does that for himself. He has been writing scripts for local news stations to read for him.
Wait, what?
On my life.
You can't. You're not allowed to do that, I thought.
Then explain this.
Millions of Americans staying at home are relying on Amazon.
Millions of Americans staying at home are relying on Amazon.
Millions of Americans staying at home are relying on Amazon.
Millions of Americans staying at home are relying on Amazon.
What do you think so far? They all just happen to do this story?
Why do they keep doing this? They get caught every time. They this happened a few years ago. They did this, and everybody got caught, and they did it. They did the same same style of video.
It is.
They get caught every time they do this.
I'll post the link for you guys. What you guys want to
The problem is, and this is why they're going to do it again. Oh, that's what it is. Thank you, Jim Edward. This is a threat to our democracy. That was the one.
Yes.
That they did. This is. You know why they do it, and they keep getting caught, and they keep doing it? Because ain't nobody going to do shit about it, right? You're going to post your little boogaloo memes, and nobody's ever going to do anything, and they're going to do another thing like this, and another thing like this, and nothing's ever going to happen.
Well, let's check it out.
Home are relying on Amazon.
Millions of Americans staying at home are relying on Amazon.
Amazon has transformed its operations in response to COVID-19 to protect employees and keep packages flowing.
Okay.
Amazon has transformed its operations in response to COVID-19 to protect employees and keep packages flowing.
The company is keeping its employees safe
Oh,
and
really?
healthy while still
Okay.
delivering those packages to your doorstep.
The company is keeping employees safe and healthy.
The company is keeping its employees safe and healthy.
The company is keeping its employees safe and healthy.
The company is keeping its employees safe and healthy.
The company is keeping its employees safe and healthy.
The company is keeping its employees safe and healthy. The company is keeping its employees safe and healthy.
Journalism. Jeff Bezos is going to be a trillionaire, guys. Journalism.
It spent $800 million on increased wages and overtime pay during the pandemic.
It has
Because people were striking.
spent $800 million on increased wages and overtime pay during the pandemic.
It has spent $800 million on increased wages and overtime pay during the pandemic.
It has spent $800 million on increased wages and overtime pay during the pandemic.
Amazon says it has spent $800 million on increased wages and overtime pay during the pandemic.
Every single one of Amazon's workforce of nearly 1 million people has played a critical role in making these changes happen,
I hope that they feel that passion that we have for safety.
so they can stay safe and healthy while you do too.
Do you feel safe and healthy? Huh? Somebody explain this to me. Because somebody brought this up, and this is actually not a bad point. This looks like when Morning Zoos would do Prep Burger and just get like the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But this is different when it's a news station, right?
Yeah, this isn't prep burger. This is propaganda burger.
On news stations, it's being run.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how many people were reading
Yeah,
the
it's-
same exact story.
It's almost as if the game is rigged, and unless you're ready to start going out and flipping over police cars, that there's no point to even thinking that that you have any effect on it. You know what I mean? Like, this game is rigged. This game is rigged,
And this is you're right though, but they get caught all the time doing this.
and they'll do it again. And you know what? Nobody's going to do anything about it. Now, in a normal world, in a normal, sane world, the kind of world I grew up in, this would be the kind of thing where they'd have congressional hearings about it, and these stations would receive sanctions and possibly be taken off the air. But that was a simpler time.
But they can't do that, Mike, because Russia.
The game is rigged now.
Ryan in the chat says, a video news release, a VNR, is a video segment made to look like a news report, but is instead created by a PR firm, advertising agency, marketing firm, corporation, or government agency. Listen, you're right. The problem is these things were aired during a live broadcast. This didn't say advertisement underneath.
It used to be legally required to write, this is a paid advertisement. Remember? You would say, this is a paid advertisement from blah, blah, blah.
Somebody says it's a story. How can they get fined for it? But it's not. But here's the thing: they can't get fined for it. They can't do any of that stuff. But this is a prime example. God, that was not a pun. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to say prime, but you know what I mean. This is an Amazon Prime example. Because right now, if in the middle of this show, we just started saying, hey, Mike, did you know that Amazon is giving $800 million pay increase to their employees and blah, 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 and just made it sound like we were talking about it. Yeah, it's not illegal, but people go, what are these guys shilling
It's
for?
unethical.
This is fucking phony.
It's unethical. And the problem is again, this goes back to what I've been saying for a long time now, which is that there's so many people out there that are like, man, I fucking hate the government. I hate the media. I don't trust the media, the MSM, the lamestream media. They're out.
Did you come up with that? It's really good.
But like, there's all these people do that, right? But the minute, like later on today, when you're debating with one of your fucking single mom friends on Facebook that you went to high school with, and you want to refute a point that they're making, what are you going to do? You're going to go share a link from one of these stations. And you're going to go, see, but they said they're backing up my point. So it's like we can't have, on the one hand, we can't look at videos like this and go, these people, and nothing that comes out of their mouth is to be trusted. They're all bought and paid for. And then on the other hand, whenever they do agree with your line of view, share the link and go, see, but they said it right on CNBC. And you're like, okay, but weren't we just saying yesterday that they're a propaganda machine for Amazon? So it's we and we're all guilty of that. Everyone does that.
I would agree.
But you go like, oh yeah, fuck the MSM, and then tomorrow they'll go, this many people have been shot by police officers in 2020. You go, see, not true. See, look at this Huffington Post article. It's like, all right, but then we need to do something. We need to shut all of this out and stop paying attention to them and stop giving them any fucking airtime or play. Let the boomers watch them, because the boomers are creatures of habit. They're going to keep doing it, and eventually they'll all be dead, God willing, sooner than later, and then they're going to die off, hopefully.
You know, at least it doesn't happen on YouTube. At least YouTube people aren't doing that. Mike, can I talk to you about Raid Shadow Legends? Raid is a turn-based RPG done right. In case you've been living under a rock and haven't heard, Raid is a badass mobile game that changes everything. The game is crazy popular, with almost 15 million downloads in the last 6 months. Raid is an epic dark fantasy done right. A hero collecting turn-based games with over 400 champions to collect and customize. In Raid, you can... they have the whole script.
How
script up.
How about this? And this is just a wild thing that an idea that I had. How about all of you, everyone listening to my voice right now, stop fucking listening to everybody else. Stop listening to people that have a YouTube channel. Stop listening to people that have a check mark next to their name. Stop. Form your own opinions. Stop it. How about that? How about just stop listening to Nick Fuentes and stop listening to the mainstream media. Stop listening to us. Go fucking look this shit up and figure it out for yourself. Stop listening to these people, because that's a huge problem that we have. It's on YouTube. Like he said, it's on YouTube. It's on the MSM. It's everywhere. Stop fucking listening to people. Stop citing other people to make your fucking points for you. That's like, learn to debate a point based on its merits and stop linking to other people. Just stop. Because it's what's happening. We're all getting lazy and we're all going, well, it's MSNBC the other day had an article that reinforces my point. Okay, well, now you're giving them credibility. So now when they make a fucking propaganda piece like this and somebody goes, okay, so let me get this straight. You don't trust the thing about Amazon, right? But didn't you just send me a link the other day telling me, but look, Fox News said I was right. Well, Fox News, I'm sure, has a clip just like this. So stop. Just stop listening to all of them.
Mike, you know, I I agree with you. And when times like this are getting rough, now's a great time to get Patriot Food Supply. See, Patriot Food Supply are these buckets that they come in case of an emergency, right? You store them in your garage.
Okay, thanks, Tim Pool. We got it.
Hold on.
We got it.
Let me finish. And they float.
Is somebody
in
outside
case
your
there's a
door right
flood.
now? Is he going to do that? You're going to do that old gag now?
And they float. So then if there's some sort of apocalypse, what you do is you buy these Patriot Food Supply and you'll be ready. Good? Perfect.
Are you going to do the whole... Oh, God, he's outside. By the way, if you ever watched the... Davey Crocco made a great video for about the food buckets in Tim Pool. But one of the funniest parts was when Tim Pool goes, there's a guy outside my house. And you see it, and it's literally a guy, like, ringing his doorbell. And Tim Pool's, like, hiding in his room, like, it's a guy. There's a guy outside. Oh, shit. I had to call the police. It's like, who the fuck lives like that? Like, yeah, okay, we're well known, whatever. We're on the internet. People hate us. I'll go out right now in my underwear, eat a bowl of cereal, and answer the door. Yeah, can I help you? They could have guns drawn on the Ring camera, and I'd still be like, I'll go out there. I'll talk to him right now. Like this, like Tim Pool's just hiding, going, oh my God. And the guy he wasn't brandishing a weapon. He wasn't doing anything. He just came to his house and knocked on his door, and Tim Pool's like, guys, I'm being stalked. This man is here to murder me, okay? Please buy a food bucket.
You know, Mersh, I heard you mention you were outside in your underwear. Hopefully you're wearing MeUndies. If you go to MeUndies.com, you get to wear the most comfortable underwear while you're being stalked outside your home. Now, when you wear MeUndies.com, this fabric, let me tell you guys, it's wedgie proof. Where you go? Mike! He probably went to go get another pair of MeUndies. That's right, folks. MeUndies.com, the underwear that's preferred by all YouTubers for some reason. Mike, come back.
Is he done?
I'm done. I'm sorry.
Is he done?
I'm sorry. I was just doing like a legit thing. I was doing.
Were you doing a legit thing?
Yeah.
None of these fucking cunts want to give us money, so fuck them. I don't care. Fuck them. They don't want to give us money. Oh, they're too edgy. Oh, they're too edgy. We're too edgy for fucking Blue Chew.
We were.
Fuck you, Blue Chew.
Mike, if you're having money...
By the way, Blue Chew, go fuck yourselves. I can go get a gas station dick pill. I don't need to fill out some weird form online and give my information to some shady Indian with a fucking Indonesian medical degree who goes, oh, no, you can have a Viagra at 30 years old. That's totally normal. No, you know what I do, Blue Chew? I go to the fucking gas station and I buy a Rhino 7 like a normal person, and I grab a fucking Four Loko on top of it, and I go and I fuck whatever is around. We don't need you, Blue Chew. It's a fucking scam. I'm telling you right now, Blue Chew is a fucking scam.
Here's the thing, Mike. It sounds like you're having money problems, and I think a good way to fix it is diversify. Have you heard of birchgold.com? If you go to birchgold.com, you give them money, and they say you have gold on paper, but you don't actually get the gold.
Fuck them.
So they tell you
They're a scam.
that you...
They're a scam.
That
They're
you
all
keep
scams.
the gold. Birch
Anyone
gold
who gives money to a YouTuber is a fucking scam. How about that?
Guys, you know what's not a scam?
You know what's not a scam? Buying actual gold. You can go. I don't know if you know this, guys, right? But you can actually go and buy gold, right? Without a middleman, without Ben Shapiro getting a commission. You can just go to a pawn shop. And they have little gold. You can go, can I get one of those gold coins, please? I'd like to add that to my collection in case the shit ever hits the fan. I'll have gold. Or silver. Silver's actually better. Gold is worth more, but you know what? Silver actually has more practical applications. Silver's a good one, too. You don't need to go give your money to some Jew who's just going to call you on the phone and go, oh, no, don't worry. We totally have the gold locked up for you. I mean, you'll never get to see it or anything. What do you think's going to happen when these companies fucking fold? You think the gold's going to be there for you? No.
Mike, you seem agitated, and that's probably because you didn't have a good night's sleep. If you get these Bull and Branch seats, let me tell you about Bull and Branch seats. Did you know 3 U.S. presidents have slept on Bull and Branch seats?
Do one more line for you.
Use code word Revenge of the Sis. Bull and Branch seats.
Yeah, and use code word Revenge of the System will fucking work because these people don't want to give money to us because they're all fucking cowards because they're too scared And you know what's going to happen? Just like that fucking, I'm not going to say who because I don't want to start any shit, but just like that phone call you got earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
All these fucking faggots are going to start coming around. Everybody just, hey, you know, I always liked you guys. No, you didn't. You never liked us. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Tired of this shit. Tired of all this fucking, and just like the other one I can't mention, who can't get his fucking scheduling together for 2 seconds, who has to keep bumping us. You're not that fucking important. You're not. You're not that important. I'm sorry. This show is gonna fucking be fine. This show, nobody's gonna make or break this fucking show, all right? So you don't want to have us on your fucking show and you want to move us around. I don't care. I don't care. We don't need to do your stupid shows. We don't need to have you on this show. We don't need to sell your shitty dick pills that don't work. We don't need it.
I hear what you're saying, Mike, but maybe you would feel better if you had some vitamins in your life. Sherry's berries. Sherry's. No, I'm just Sherry's berries because if you.
I'll take a one a day and then I'll throw this in your face. How about that?
Sherry's berries.
Yeah, I have gummy vitamins that are shaped like berries, and I have a beer that I'm going to throw in your fucking face.
If you
sick of these fucking, I really am. I'm sick of every one of these fucking companies.